Hello, my loves, and welcome to my channel. My name is Gharah, and today we are going to be discussing the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Now, I was picking up some energies that I thought I might share with you guys as to what this lunar eclipse in Scorpio is going to entail. Like, what might you come across energetically, spiritually, in terms of your human experience, emotions, all that fun stuff. And before we get into the messages I was channeling, I just want to give you a little bit of information about the lunar eclipse that just happened. So it just happened. I'm filming this. What is today? Sorry. I'm filming this on the 8th, and the lunar eclipse happened on the 5th of May. And lunar eclipses, or just eclipses in general, last about 6 months. So you'll see the effects take place over 6 months. Some see it quicker, because the most potent energy of an eclipse is within 2 weeks of it happening. So, but the effects do last about 6 months. So with this lunar eclipse, this is the last series of eclipses, and the last series meaning it being in the Scorpio and Taurus axis. It's been doing that for I feel like the last year and a half. But anyways, these next 2 weeks are going to be really, really important because, like I said, the energies are very potent within the 2 weeks of an eclipse happening. But like I said, it lasts up to 6 months. So this eclipse basically is just allowing us to wrap up loose ends. Everything that we've learned from, I think, around the end of 2021 until now, energetically speaking. So it's really important to look at where your Scorpio and Taurus is for you in your birth chart in terms of what house it's in, because it's going to affect those houses. It's going to rule that area for you. And it's basically asking what changes you need to make. Scorpio is all about change, transformation, death, rebirth, emotions, deep, shadowy emotions. And this lunar eclipse, which is a full moon, this energy is requiring you to let go of how you thought things should go, releasing yourself from attachments, things that you thought you wanted and things that you wanted to play out, but actually weren't in your highest good. You know what I mean? It's about choosing to trust your higher self and allowing things to unfold the way that they're supposed to on purpose, because everything happens on purpose. So it's never an accident. So this is just basically asking you for the next, especially in the 2 weeks, next 6 months, choose to trust where you are right now, and you're exactly where you need to be. Now, another fun fact, I'm not big on astrology, but I know a few things. This eclipse is opposing Uranus. So Uranus is the great awakener, change. It's going to pluck you from your current circumstances and place you into new ones. So again, you could experience a move in the next 6 months or the next 2 weeks. You could experience some type of major shift is about to occur for you. If you're single, you could be in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, you could become single. It's gonna be something like that. But it's to help you understand just how blessed you are and just how blessed these changes are going to be for you. They're going to impact you. They're going to impact everyone specifically as to where your Scorpio and Taurus is, but it's going to be a big impact. And the way the energy plays out is going to be very personal. Like I said, very personal and distinct to each person, but it is going to be felt. You're going to feel it. Whether you're a Scorpio sun, moon rising, doesn't matter. You're going to feel it in those houses. So make sure you check your houses just to see how this energy plays out. Now, class is over. Okay, now back to the messages that I was channeling that I wanted to share with you guys. So the first thing I'm kind of picking up here, or I was picking up here, is that there's going to be some mental conflict around what you want to manifest. I feel like a lot of us are struggling to prioritize what we want and what we need. I'm feeling that really strongly. And I feel like the future is bright. Honestly, I think there's great opportunities on the horizon for all of us, but we have to be clear about what it is we want, and what it is we need. And I'm not saying you have to pick one or the other, but I'm picking up like a strong energy of us needing to prioritize collectively. But take this individually to how you see fit in your life. But it's just, there's a need to, yeah, there's definitely a need to prioritize. And I feel like um we're gonna need to withdraw a little bit. Scorpio's withdrawn a little bit, you know what I mean? It's in order to dive deep into our desire. Scorpio is all about desire. So it's like, what do we desire? Is that manageable? Can we do that? Can we create that? And we can create anything we want, but is it aligned with our highest self? Is it authentic? Do we just want it because other people have it and we think we should want it? Or do we truly innately want what we are desiring? I think that's a really important message to ponder, in terms of like when you're manifesting. And manifesting is not just as straightforward as people seem or say it to be. It requires alignment, mind, body, spirit. It requires authenticity. Otherwise, if you're just manifesting what other people think you should want, or because you want validation, or because you want to be popular, you want to be liked, you want to be loved, it's never going to last. It's not going to really fulfill you. It's not going to do the great things that it's meant to do for us personally and collectively. So we really need to get aligned with like what exactly we are manifesting and why we're manifesting it, or why we're desiring it. Another message it's coming through is looking at our foundations. I really feel like our foundations are causing a bit of a headache. Maybe for some, I'm picking that up. Our foundations are causing a little bit of wanting to withdraw. So what I'm picking up is like, because Scorpio is such a like transformation, change, major change, and Taurus is all about our foundations, our values, stuff like that. Depending where this is in your chart, you're going to see a major shift, I'm getting a major move. So a lot of you could be contemplating moving because you just don't feel, I don't want to say safe in your environment, but you just don't feel connected to your environment as you once were. And that's totally normal given this eclipse. This is what it's supposed to do. You will be where you need to be. So like, you don't have to like worry or really try to be like, oh my gosh, yes, I want this, or I want that, or I want to move. If you're meant to move, you will move. You know what I mean? It's the intention behind the move, because the universe hears our intentions. It doesn't care what, Tom, Dick, Harry says, or whatever the case may be. It's like, you want to move because you feel called to move, not because someone's saying, oh, you should move because of this and this, because you feel called to it innately in your heart. Your desire is to move because you want peace, you want space, or maybe you just want some time to yourself. And it doesn't mean you have to move. It could mean you just are like decluttering your space. It could mean you're getting rid of old things that you were attached to, because this is also bringing up attachments to things that once gave us great pleasure and once we desired, but now we don't desire it. You know what I mean? So this is really important in order to fulfill our destiny and to fulfill what we want to achieve while we're here in this human experience, in this lifetime. There's something about, for some of you, I feel like we are going through this phase where we are scared to share our voice, where we are maybe withdrawing too much emotionally. And this eclipse is asking us to speak up. Now, this is not going to resonate for everyone. It depends on where this is in your chart, but you're going to feel called to speak up, to share your voice, to come out of your cave, per se, and express yourself. And this could be expressing yourself in a variety of ways: singing, writing, dancing, music, starting a blog, whatever the case. If you feel called to do something where you're sharing your voice in some way, you're going to definitely feel motivated to continue to do that, or to kind of make the effort to make that a reality for you. And you're going to see great achievements in that and opportunities to expand. I'm picking up something around friends. So, friends could be an issue for some of you. I feel like there's a message. I'm just getting choose friends wisely. I keep hearing that. So choose your friends wisely. There's a friend or two things here. There's a potential friend coming into your life who's going to help you achieve what you want to achieve. But I do feel like there are friends already in your life, or a friend that is causing you confusion, that is causing you some mental conflict, that is not really for your highest good. It's an old friend too. I'm getting like it's a past friend. It's a past person coming into your life. Maybe you weren't able to share your voice with this person in the past, and this person's coming back for you to be able to do that. Now, we are also recording this during Mercury retrograde, so that kind of checks out as well. But there's a really important opportunity coming to you that requires you to choose wisely when it comes to your friends, when it comes to your place of residence, when it comes to who you associate yourself with, who you surround yourself with. Like, it's really important to understand yourself at this time. Honestly, it's really important to understand yourself around this time, to really understand what it is you want. I'm getting that really strongly, and it's gonna seem like you're kind of a fish out of water a little bit, and I feel like a lot of you are wanting your soul group, your soul family, a soul mate, romantic friendship, whatever the case may be, a kindred soul. And maybe you think you're not allowed to have that, or that's something that you can't achieve for whatever reason, or you're not worthy of, or something's going to go wrong, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like a lot of us are in this space where our souls are growing and our spirit is beginning to claim its unique individuality, and you're beginning to kind of understand your personal vibration and where it begins and where it ends, and it has no beginning or no end. You are an infinite being, and because you're starting to become aware of this and more conscious of it, things are changing. You are breaking attachments to those with whom you no longer really resonate with. And this is like a natural sign of your growth. So if you're thinking about a friend or friends that you don't resonate with, that's meant to happen, because I feel like you're allowing them to block your growth. And I'm not saying you don't have to be you can't be friends with these people or this person. It just means lose the attachment. You're still attached to this person, or you're still attached to this idea of this person, whatever the case may be. And I do feel like it's a very stressful friendship or relationship, and I do feel like it could be that this change that you're doing is adding stress to this particular friendship or relationship. But again, change is inevitable, especially when it comes to your growth. So there's a strong message here I'm picking up about continuing to love yourself, accept others as they are, part of your plan. Not everyone's meant to be in your life forever, a reason, a season, a lifetime. And I think you're on this path where you're traveling, you're really allowing yourself to kind of journey, to have this soul journey. And yeah, I just keep getting released attachments to those who don't really resonate with anymore, and without guilt, because there could be guilt around it, is what I'm picking up. And I really do feel like you're about to meet some new uplifting people. Friends will appear in your life soon that will really be kindred spirits to you. But like I said, it doesn't mean you should break from all who don't agree with you or all you don't resonate with, but it just means give more space for more people to come into your life that you resonate with. You know what I mean? It's just because you're growing is what I'm getting. And it's just because you're growing, and I feel like this friend and these friends are not open to growth. So, that's not gonna be for everyone, but I do feel like that message is coming in really strongly. And again, this is a past person, or You're wrapping up some past business with friends, relationships, all that stuff. I do feel like some of you could be traveling back to an old living residence or something like that, like maybe where you were born, or maybe you could be having dreams or a lot of deja vu moments where you feel like you're back in your childhood home, or you're back where you lived when you were, a teen or something, or like something about a home and like time memories is coming up for you guys. So I do feel like that could be something that is allowing you to kind of see the bigger picture in your life of where you want to go. There's something about your past that's going to help you or remind you of like what you truly want, what you truly desire is what I'm picking up. I'm also picking up there's a lack of confidence here, and there's a lack of confidence or trust that things will work out for the better. And this has to do with when you share your voice, or you're sharing your art, you're sharing something near and dear to your heart, something you love, but you're really being guided to do this, to share this is what I'm really seeing. But regardless, I do feel that things are changing in your friends, your mental state, your foundations, your emotional state at all levels, and this is totally normal. And I just wanted to give you guys this message to let you know you're not the only ones going through it. It's totally normal. I'm going through it too. There's so much changes going on in my life, starting with this new channel that I'm doing, and then making adjustments to my old channel, stuff like that, and just new things that I'm nervous about, that I'm scared to do, but feel so called to do, that I really feel like humanly I don't have a choice. This is innate kind of speaking through me. And I just wanted to let everyone know that that's okay to be scared. It's okay to be afraid of change, but not to the detriment of it stifling your growth, which can be a hard thing. But now more than ever, and within the next 6 months, you're gonna see yourself wanting to change, wanting to grow, wanting to evolve, wanting to be around new people, wanting to think differently, wanting to live in different places that maybe you thought you could never live, wanting to achieve different things. Maybe you've always wanted to achieve a really big house and the 3 cars, and now you're thinking I don't think that's really me. Now I just want a cabin in the woods, something like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that example, but it could be something like that, or vice versa. It whatever it is. But I think it requires you to kind of withdraw yourself a little bit from certain people, and to be alone a little bit, and really understand who you are and your unique abilities and qualities, and what you truly desire just from you, and not from being overly stimulated from the outside world, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it here. So I hope this message helped. I hope it provided you guys with some insights and guidance. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, or if you wanted me to do another topic or anything like that, let me know. Just comment down below, and I'll be happy to talk about that kind of stuff, or whatever you have going on in your world. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later.